When the hashtag woke up like this started trending, some celebrities jumped on board and were quick to post their no makeup selfies. There were plenty of fails, as some of them clearly had on some lip gloss, a little bit of eyeshadow, and some noticeable contour which they thought wasn't noticeable. Oh, it was.
Very noticeable.
Very noticeable.
You can't hide contour.
Nah.
And some celebrities avoided it at all costs, and that is because they look completely different with a bare face. So today on IO, we are doing something special. We are filming this video for you completely makeup free. We feel that it is important for you guys to see us without makeup, since we are doing a top 10 countdown list of influencers you won't recognize without makeup.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
I think it's only fair. Can't be hypocrites, right? But before we get started, make sure you follow the IO team on social media. Our links are down below. We also just hit 10K on our Instagram. Help us get to 11K.
Please.
And hang out with us until the end of today's video so you can catch the comment features and our blooper reel. But for now, let's get into this list. This is the first video I've ever done without makeup, guys. It's very monumental. I'm sweating. Okay. Beginning our countdown list at number 10 is Cardi B. The Oprah queen is adored by many people despite her crazy behavior and weird sound effects. I don't think it's weird, I think it's endearing. She's always been very honest about her personal life and has even been open about her past career as a stripper. Let's just say she doesn't hide much from her fans. She's known for her look, the long pointy nails, the rainbow wigs, the face full of makeup, and the bedazzled skimpy outfits. Even Ellen DeGeneres dressed up as her for Halloween this year and called herself Cardi E. So you'd probably be surprised when taking your first look at her without any of that on. Underneath all the accessories and the makeup is a completely different person. Not that she looks ugly by any means, but her natural hair is different than what we normally see and her face looks like a different person. I mean, you're guaranteed to look different once you remove the fake eyebrows and the eyelashes. Anyone would look different after caking all of that on all the time and then revealing what's underneath. But her fans have enjoyed seeing the few times she has gone online without any makeup on, commenting that they love seeing her without makeup and that she should show off her naked face more often. Face, Cardi, show off your naked face. I mean, the rest of it's fine too, I guess.
Next up at number 9 we have Lady Gaga, another celebrity known for her wild wardrobe and red carpet looks. We could never forget the time she showed up wearing a dress made of real raw meat. That probably smelled so bad. Throughout her career, we haven't really seen her in anything less than that. She's always rocking different colored wigs, lots of makeup, and oddly high-heeled shoes that make us wonder how she even stands in them. So people were pretty stunned when they got a first look at her in the movie A Star Is Born. In the movie, she took on the lead role as Ally, co-starring alongside Bradley Cooper. Her character in the film required her to not look at anything like Lady Gaga, but to look like a regular girl just trying to make a music career for herself. Bradley, who also directed and produced the movie, revealed that he forced Gaga to take off all of her makeup during the screen test. Like, he literally handed her a makeup wipe. He wanted her to have as minimal as possible done to her face and hair so that she could really embrace her character. She looks beautiful, by the way, but you can barely recognize her without any makeup on and her natural brown hair. That's right, Gaga is actually a brunette, and I hear brunettes have more fun.
Moving on to the number 8 slot is Madonna. She has been referred to as the Queen of Pop since the 1980s, and it's safe to say that she has earned that title. She's known for pushing the boundaries when it comes to her songwriting compared to the mainstream music we hear today. Overall, she's just a queen. She walks around doing what she wants when she wants. Here's a prime example for you. She had a concert a few days ago and she showed up late to it, and a fan is trying to sue her for changing the start time last minute. If you think Madonna cared, you're wrong. No. Her response was, I quote, "Here's something you all need to understand, and that is a queen is never late. Everyone else is early." With a badass attitude like that comes thrifty style makeup and rock and roll style accessories, but get rid of all that and you wouldn't even recognize her if you saw her on the street. Let's keep in mind though that she is 61 years old now and she looks pretty good for her age. And let's face it, a queen doesn't have to wear makeup. Case in point, boo.
In spot number 7 is the legendary Oprah. She hardly ever steps out in public when she's not in her full glam, but she has embraced a more natural look on her social media at one point in time. Back in 2014, she posted some videos showing the behind the scenes of her glam squad going to work for the Screen Actors Guild Awards event. For the series of videos, you could see her transform from a bare face into her full glam look, and we'd all be lying if we said that it didn't make a huge difference. Her eyebrows were drawn in, her whole face was contoured, her lips were lined and colored, and she put contacts in instead of her regular glasses. But we can't really blame her. The 65-year-old TV personality is always in the public eye, and she's probably just wanting to look and feel her best. I probably would too. She still looks like the Oprah we all came to know and love, she just looks different and younger. No offense.
Up next at number 6 is Tyra Banks. She started her modeling career at a young age of 15 and went on to become the first African American woman to be featured on the cover of GQ and Sports Illustrated. She was also a Victoria's Secret angel from 1997 to 2005, so I don't really have to convince you that she is a gorgeous woman. Tyra was also the host and leading lady of the reality competition show America's Next Top Model, but because her career has constantly consisted of modeling, we're used to seeing her all done up. In 2015, she got real with all of her fans and decided to post a barefaced selfie on Instagram. The 41-year-old at the time posted the selfie and captioned it, "You know how people say #NoFilter, but you know there's a freaking filter on their pic? Or maybe there's a smidge of retouching going on but they're lying and saying it's all raw and real? I decided to give you a taste of the really real me. And there you are, looking at me, studying this picture. Maybe you're thinking, whoa, she looks rough. And if you are, great. You deserve to see the real me. The really real me. We gotta give her credit for being open and real about it, but she does look drastically different than what we're used to seeing. Paparazzi have also caught her rocking a bare face, but she doesn't seem to mind.
Halfway through the list at number 5 is Adele. The girl is incredibly talented and there is no denying that she is beautiful. Unlike some of the other people on this list, Adele keeps a low profile in the Hollywood scene. She doesn't make the tabloids often and she keeps things pretty chill at her concerts and on her social media. But that doesn't mean when she's in the spotlight that she's not in full glam and dressed to the nines. But that paparazzi can be sneaky, and over the years they have caught some shots of her walking around without any makeup on. Does she look different? Yes. Does she look ugly? No, I actually think she has a lot of natural beauty. She really doesn't need all of that glam. Back in 2016, she posted a video clip on her Instagram of her revealing the news that she was canceling one of her shows due to a sickness. In the video, she is bearing a makeup-free face and a really sick one at that. We can all admit that we don't look too hot when we've got this nasty cold brewing up in here. And although she does look really different than the red carpet Adele we've seen, she looks pretty good, especially considering how sick she is, which you can hear in her voice.
Here we are at number 4 with Chelsea Handler. She's made a name for herself with her bold stand-up comedy routines and uncensored books, not to mention her erratic interviews on pretty much every talk show ever. She's also grabbed the attention of her fans by posting topless photos to her Twitter account, which not surprisingly got removed. That's against the terms of service. But her no makeup picture also grabbed their attention because people were saying that it was the roughest of the bunch. Chelsea obviously played it up a bit. The hair was an absolute mess, so we have to believe she did it for some laughs, and that's totally something that she would do. But the bare face pictures that have ended up in magazines show the difference in her face. Makeup keeps the face looking young, so when you take all of that off, you just see her real age, and she just looks a little bit tired and a bit hungover, which she probably is.
Alright guys, in our third spot is Katy Perry. She's often photographed with fun colored hair, rainbow eyeliner looks, and costumes that have confetti and fire coming out of her breasts. But fans got to see an up-close and personal look at her without any of that on after her ex-husband Russell Brand posted a picture to his Twitter account. It was in December 2010 that he posted a very unflattering picture, as she called it, of her without any makeup on and very harsh lighting, which is never a good thing. I think he used the flash and got as close as possible. And no one looks good when you do that. The picture was definitely something her fans haven't seen before. She looks tired because she's in bed and probably got woken up by this picture. And she also rocked a couple of blemishes that she had. So basically, she looks like a normal human. But for some reason it was removed shortly after being posted, so I'm thinking that he got into some hot water for posting it thinking that it was funny or something. It's never funny. Katy's obviously a knockout, so this isn't meant to trash her in any way, but she does look different. However, there is not a person on this earth who doesn't get blemishes and who might look a little rough sometimes, regardless of how attractive they are.
Swiping the number 2 spot is Pink. She's an artist who's always stayed true to her style, and throughout her career, her look hasn't changed all that much. She's rocked the short hair her entire career and also that tomboy rock and roll style. When you think about Pink, you don't really think of her as a beauty guru. Oftentimes, the paparazzi has caught her walking around LA in a pair of sweaters, a baggy t-shirt, and a beanie. They've also caught her without any makeup on, and the difference is obvious. It's almost like the shape of her face has completely changed once you take off all the makeup, because we all know that contouring your face is pretty much the fake it till you make it for plastic surgery. It can change the appearance of your jawline, your cheekbones, your nose shape, basically everything. When Pink wears a makeup-free face, it totally goes with her overall look. But she looks like a different person when she hits the red carpet.
Taking over the number 1 spot is Kathy Griffin. The comedian has had a similar look throughout her career. The only thing she's really changed is her hairstyle. She's rocked a pixie cut, a bob, extensions, and even a perm. But one thing that has stayed the same is the color, and that is orange. challenge. Normally we see her in a face full of makeup since her career has kept her under a heavy spotlight, but an article surfaced back in 2012 and it was titled, "Kathy Griffin without makeup is barely recognizable." And they weren't lying. You know when your no makeup pictures make their own headlines that it has to be some sort of shocking transformation. The picture surfaced and showed her going for a walk at the Runyon Canyon hike in Hollywood with her boyfriend Randy. Her fresh face left people stunned and some people, not me, went as far as saying that she looks like the comedian Carrot Top. Again, they weren't lying, she kinda does, but I think that's with the red hair. And that's not to be rude or anything, but you cannot tell me that in these pictures she does look drastically different and she does look a little bit like him. She just does. Alright guys, that is our top 10 list for today. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give us one, please, because we wore no makeup.
Give us one, yes.
You deserve the likes for doing this.
Yeah, give me a like for no eyeliner.
Please.
Please.
But for now, we're gonna do some comment shoutouts from our last collaboration video, the one we did about Bad Baby and Vicky fighting.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
And when I beat you?
Gemelo says, "You two are amazing together. You should do more videos together."
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Make it a weekly thing.
Yes. True Dat says, "You guys rock," and I'm thinking it would be a pretty close match with Charlotte the victor in the end. Sorry, Joss. True Dat. True Dat.
It would be close match.
Close match.
Close.
I fight dirty.
Curtis Van Herden says, "Oh, this was an absolutely epic video. By the way, Jocelyn will totally win in a pillow fight. She would definitely put a brick in the pillowcase."
Oh my god.
I feel like that's so aggressive. Do
Oh
people
my
think
God.
I'm not aggressive?
I don't know.
I would not do that.
I've never been in a pillow fight with you before.
That's brutal.
That's mean. Yeah, that's like I feel like that's like attempted
aggressive,
murder.
yeah.
Like I feel like it's a little
Yeah.
far. Brenda the Unicorn says, "Honestly, Whoa Vicky irritates me and I'm voting for Danielle."
Wrong vote, man.
Y'all could never.
I love old Vicky. Kaden Alexander says, "Vicky got them hands, LMAO. I was actually shocked by how loud those hits were." Right?
Yeah, they were like,
She got some legit smackdowns in there.
like you know, like sound effects for like
Yeah.
when people like punch people in movies. Like that's what it sounded like, but it was real.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Yes, like for no makeup and subscribe if you want more. Stick around for some bonus content.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
See
And we'll
ya.
see you in a future IO video.
Why am I making the sound? I'm making the sound. I was going, ooh. Like I was so stupid.
So you would probably surprise.
What? Did you do it? Yeah. I missed that.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that.
It hurts, man. I can't do it for very long. Look at us. This is what we look like without makeup.
Look at our flaws.
Look at us.
Show all my flaws.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Why?
Oh my god. I'm naked.
I've done so many videos without makeup.
I know, but I don't. This is the first
What?
video I've ever done without makeup.
Girl, you're
Yeah.
beautiful. What the f?
Oh, really, Jocelyn? What about redheads?
You
Where do
too.
redheads fall
You
within
too.
all of this? I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. Like, I'm surprised that anyone has more fun than me. Overall, she's just badass, yo. I think they're gonna bleep that out. That is a really long link you got there.
I have like 1,800.
Got a long link.
Because I got all the good pics, yo.
I got all the good pics, yo. Now I gotta give her credit for being open and real about it, but she does look pretty different when what. Watch someone use this footage of us and like, it's nasty without makeup. And a bit hungover, which she probably is. So am I. No, I'm not. That's a joke.
Where am I?
Nice little headlock.
Someone commented on that. But I already showed it out, so I couldn't do it.
Ow, that hurt my arm.
Well, you deserve that. All right, here I am.